Hi, brother. Today was like a total mess. I did wake up early. I read. I meditated. I went to my job. I got there early. I fasted till 3 o'clock. Then I went to the park. I journal. I train under the sun. But lately it's been a mess because I've been working on this phone repairing job for the last 11 months. Next month I'll be like it will be 1 year since I got there. And it has had its highs and lows. I have like boogers stuck on my nose. And like there's been times where I'm like, great, I love this. I'm making money. I'm learning a new ability. This is awesome. And then there's days where I'm like, why am I even doing this? It's not an ability that is like it's building up to the image I have of myself in the future. I'm not even winning that much money. Like it's not worth it for the money. It's not worth it for the time. It's not worth it for the skill. So why am I doing it, right? And yesterday and today, it has like I journal about it yesterday. Like I don't like my job. My job. Like at least today, I don't like my job. I didn't like how it went. And then yesterday, and I mean now today, I journal basically the same thing. And I'm like, what's the whole point of this? Like okay, let's say I was working with a Mangazzi or something like that. Like some extreme. I was about to curse. Some string stuff, right? Like Tate, Andrew Tate, Gatsby, or like Sebastian Kurgu, and they were not even paying me, but they were teaching me the skill. I was learning from them. That would be great. Why would I be upset about that? Why would I be complaining? But it's an ability that I don't even like see myself doing like my whole life. I'm just doing it because it gives me a little bit of money and because it sounded cool, repairing phones. But it's been almost a year, and the only things I can do is change the display. I mean, like if you broke your screen and it's an Android, I can do it. If it's an iPhone, I can only do it like till iPhone 11. Then I can replace batteries, charging ports, basic stuff. I can diagnose what's wrong with a phone, but I cannot fix it yet. I cannot change circuits yet, and it's been like freaking a year. So that has me a little bit pissed with me, but also like with my boss because he was started very good. We started very good. Like he was teaching me, I was learning, but then it got to this point where I think he just gave up with me. Like he just gave up. He's like, but it's hard to explain to him what was going on in my mind. Like I I couldn't learn, you know. But like, imagine me explaining to my boss, well, boss, I know you explained it to me, but I cannot learn because I have a shitty, floggy, how do you say that? Foggy, foggy mind, and there's all this stuff going on with my family. Like, all the excuses, right? And he'll be like, well, you're just lacking purpose and motivation, right? Like, you have no ambition. And I'm like, dude, that's the whole point. That's what I'm doing here. That's what I go out and around. That's what I work out. That's what I read. That's what I'm trying to do. All this stuff, right? So it actually like gets me a little bit mad to think about that, and then it gets me more mad to think that I'm only like I remember this. I thought I was like having like a good income, right? I'm winning like I was earning 1,000 pesos per week, and I thought, okay, it's kind of good, right? Then I talked to these friends. I'm from the United States. They came. They were like, hey, so how much do they pay you? Like if I can ask, how much do they pay you? And I'm like, well, they paid me around. And I started doing the math, right? And I realized like my average weekly income was $50. That's like, what am I doing here? And I just thought like I realized it's freaking miserable. But I decided to push through it. Then I started like charging by commission, and a lot of things started happening because um, now I started getting paid by commission, which means I'm getting paid by the phones I repair. Like, not by the phones I receive, not by the clients I attend, not by how early I get to the job, not by how um, how late I leave the job, not how many phones I diagnosed or I open, But the phones I give to him that are already repaired, that's the phones he's paying me for. But guess what? I'm doing all those stuffs every day. I'm beginning there at 9 a.m. I'm leaving there mostly after 3 p.m. Like, I cannot, and even though he's not paying me by time, I'm still like, I cannot, that's my schedule, and I cannot get there late or leave there earlier. But he's not paying me by time, right? So I'm like, oh man, now I'm getting mad. And this is stuff that I was like pretty chill about, and that I haven't. It's been hard to speak this with him. Like today, I tried to speak with him, and he was like, "Well, you need to understand. You have to have a little bit of more. You need to have a little bit of more. More work ethic." And I'm like, what do you think I've been doing this time? When you left for your courses, I was here till 6 a.m., 7 p.m. just to cover you. I was like, I was being cool, dude. And I get a little bit more mad because he's kind of like my friend from church, and that's the first reason why he decided to like employ me. And now I'm just mad. And I'm like, what's the purpose of this? Like, I just spent one whole year of my life learning this ability that I don't even. I just spent one whole year of my life learning this ability that I don't even care about. You know? Earning less than minimum wage. And I don't know, I'm just mad at myself. But at the same time, like, okay, I'm thinking it's as easy as quitting, right? That's the easiest thing. I was going to quit on December, then I decided to push through it, and then he told me you have to go in February, and then something happened, like the other my friend from the job, he got injured, so he wasn't going to be going, and I couldn't like say no because if not, my boss was going to be alone. So I was like, okay, I'll do it for another month. This is me another month in, and I'm like, I can quit now, right? I'm kind of free now. But at the same time, I just started barber school and dancing classes, and I want to start taking jiu-jitsu. So at the same time, it's like that part of the day that I dislike, but that is like providing for all the other stuff I do want to do. So like I said, my barber classes, my jiu-jitsu that I haven't. But it's like, it just gets me so mad because I'm earning so little and I feel I'm doing so much, and I don't know. So that's one problem I had today. So I just want to record that. What I think, I journal about this, and I ask myself, so what's the solution? If you're not okay with this, if you're not comfortable with this, what's the solution? And let me get my journal, which actually kind of broke today after like 2 years of me having it. So let me read you this. This is from yesterday. Today I got very mad, upset at my job. I get paid by commission. This means it doesn't matter how much time I spend at the workplace or how many people I convince to leave with their phone and attend, or how good I clean the floor. I will only get paid in proportion with the number of cell phones I fully repair and I give to my boss. Still, I have an entry time and an exit time. I still have to deal with attending the annoying customers and stuff like that. Today, for example, I prepared 3 displays, which means I opened them, disassembled them, cleaned them, and all ready to buy the next screen and paste it. I would have done it. I could have done it. But they took too long to go to go get the parts, and I had to leave for my barber school, which means I got no money for the work I did. And then I just going to dancing classes right now. This is from today. I was very mad, as you can tell. I'm freaking hating my job. Like I'm spending hours here, almost a year now, learning this ability I don't like. I mean, yes, it gives me money, but it's not worth it. I am losing more than I'm earning, and I'm tired of it. I need to find a job that pays me more for the same or less time, or one that pays me the same for less time. And this is my only current option. And it is financing my other activities. I am stuck with it until I find something else. I am thinking the best thing would be to get a job that pays me in dollars. That would be freaking awesome. I know the end goal is to make money online, but as of now, I'm having a regular job that allows me to start saving money and learn new things. That's good. So I started to reflect a little bit, right? What would my ideal job right now would look like? So I think ideally I would like to earn 1,000 to 2,000 pesos a week, which is not that much, like at all. It's $50 to $100 per week. I would like it to be a skill-based job, which means, like for example, this kind of job where I am learning a skill while they're like paying me to learn a skill. I'm not only like a waitress or something, you know. Learn how to cook, maybe at a farm, at a tech place, manual labor, electrician, plumber, you know, something like that. Or a job. If it's not a skill-based job, I would like a job where I can have a lot of free time. Like if I'm a security ward, I have like a lot of free time because I'm just sitting there waiting to open the door for someone, right? So that's pretty easy. And in the meantime, I can read, I can write, I can investigate, you know. So it's like, okay, that's good. At a clothes boutique maybe, where I could just work on my stuff in working hours. Both options would be something like, the best option would be something like short editor or something online that pays in dollars. So like I was saying, like maybe freelancing or something like that. So yeah, I'm pretty mad. I'm just recording this for the record. Right? Because I want to have this. I'll be rich one day. I'll be a freaking millionaire, and I will look back at this, and I will be like, dude, I'm so proud of you. I hope so, and I hope one day I can look back at this and be like, well, it was part of the journey, and I was kind of being a pussy right now because I want to cry, and because I'm disgusted with my like financial situation, and that it limits. Like I know, this is the thing. I don't want to be that guy who is like chasing money, and like money is the goal and is the metric I'll use to measure myself. I want to be the guy. I don't want to be the guy who is rich and then he becomes a good man. I want to be. I don't think I'm explaining myself even to myself. I don't want me having money defining who I am. Instead, I want who I am defining how much money I have. Do you get that? Like, you know, I don't want to have enough money. Like, I don't want to wait till I have money to start self-improvement, you know? Even though it costs money, like going to the gym, having a correct diet, maybe wearing nice clothes with which I feel comfortable, lame stuff like that, you know, learning skills, maybe going to jiu-jitsu, barber class, getting into courses, you know, stuff like that. Instead, I want to be the guy who gets money because did all of that, but at the same time, I need money to do that, like partially, I guess. Like I've been saving up, and that's how I've managed to get a few things done. But yeah, that's for this video, because I'm going to record another one right now because of another topic I'm kind of pissed about. But yeah, that's it. Thank you.